Welcome back, gamers.
Mic off.
We're at the actual ending, hopefully. I must reiterate. We're going? Yeah, we're going. I must reiterate, when we were about to beat the System Shock 2s, I told Chad before, this was like before we streamed for the first time, I was like, oh man, I'm like, yeah, I can beat it in an hour. I'm so close, you know? And that turned into a 15-hour venture, which you could see on the YouTubes as well as the Twitches. Uh, Chad said he could beat this in 2 hours, and we're 7 hours in. So by my calculations, we have 23 hours left. So, this is going to be interesting. Seems like we're at the end though. I mean, this one has boss fights. There's some BA like six-wheeled mecha thing with like it looked like it had the wheels from the rollers on Kashyyyk in the Star Wars movies, Episode 3. And I had a Lego of that big gray. What is it, like an ATRT or something like that? I mean, look it up. I'd find out for us. But yeah, so that thing was cool. It appeared to be either. I mean, it didn't look like it was big enough to be the main boss, but it was definitely some sort of end boss. So hopefully we can finish it tonight. I believe we will. Because this game isn't running around in dark hallways, getting lost, trying to decipher codes, and listen to audio logs to figure out where to go 5 times over. And then, oh, you gotta go back and get the key card. That game, that System Shock, is what they call not for the faint of heart. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I could also see where most people wouldn't. So it was a unique experience to say the least.
Mic on.
Great opening monologue, Bran Flakes.
Thank you, sir. And now for the end of Final Fantasy VII. What is it? Remastered?
Remake.
Oh, remade.
From the ground up. Oh. Here
Nice.
we are now.
Uh-huh.
What is this? Okay, my
You've
controller's plugged in.
you've just defeated the six-wheeled mecha, right?
Yeah, that was last time. That was yesterday. I forgot to change the name of the stream this time, so it'll... I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But, let's see what everybody has to say.
Is it our destiny to defy destiny? It's an interesting question.
Big brain dog cat. Alright. You?
So if we go through that thing, there's no coming back.
No, I guess not.
Cloud, we should go. Thank you, Cloud.
You're welcome. Oops. Okay. Yeah, no, we're going.
Do your worst.
I will. I fail so hard.
Ready?
Okay.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
Never tried to
Could well
challenge
be the last
destiny.
line of defense.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I try to read the. I like to read them sometimes, but I forget that the game is also contains voice actors. So.
Let's go.
Yeah, the original did. That's a huge step up.
Oh.
We also didn't have noses either. Because it was
Really?
Yeah. Do I sound okay? Am I loud enough?
You sound good to me.
Wonderful.
I will consult with the live stream then. Let's see what the real feedback is.
Wouldn't be the first time I spit in Destiny's eye.
Hell yeah, Barrett. boss monologue.
The showdown.
Daddy's coming home real soon, honey.
It's time to bleed. Oof, look at that, right into the flames. The filet mignons.
Singularity. Oh, it's real. It's happening. We're gonna fight. The final boss is Chat GPT, guys. Oh no.
That'd be crazy. Has information as its weapon.
Wouldn't be the craziest
Don't
Final
know
Fantasy
about you,
boss.
but looks normal to me.
What do you think is the craziest?
The one that I've personally
Over there.
seen. Um.
Oh,
Well, I really like Gilgamesh. He's a pretty wacky character. He's
What's
like
the deal with him?
He's a dimension hopper, and he at first he wants to fight you because he's like, you know, working for the enemy. I think it's Final Fantasy V. He shows up,
That ain't right.
and he's like, I don't know why, but he wants to fight you, and then you beat him, and he's like, okay, well, I'll beat you next time. And he just keeps showing up in all the different games. And he's just a crazy dude. He says silly things, and he's actually pretty terrifying and funny. I like him.
He's just one wild and crazy guy.
Yeah, but if you're talking like giant monsters, there's Sin from Final Fantasy X, of course. It's like a giant water squid thing. I don't know.
Squidbilly.
It's not like his full form. I don't know. It's not even really. They don't even show him. Really.
So, sorry, real quick. Upon reviewing the audio, it sounds like I'm like a little loud, or I was, but I turned down my Windows audio, but like the game audio is kind of competing with your mic audio.
Oh, I'll move it closer to my mouth.
Okay, yeah,
Is
and
this
I'll turn
better?
down the Windows. Let's try. I'll check it. But you said they don't really show him in the game?
They do, but only
really?
in pieces, like only parts of him. He's like a giant kaiju monster that you don't really get a good look at until the very end.
Oh, okay, at the end.
He's
I
like,
see.
yeah, they talk him up the whole game. It's like Sin's gonna come and kill a bunch of people because that's what he does. You know, it's the Sin cycle every 10 years or so. And like the whole point of the game is to stop the Sin cycle. It's pretty alright.
Gotcha. The Sin cycle. I like that. Is it SIN?
Yeah. A person known as a summoner gathers an entourage and then goes to basically sacrifice themselves to, prevent Sin coming for that year.
Oh, jeez. That's crazy. What time period does that take place in?
It's like it starts off in like a cyberpunk, kind of like this looking, but then you're in like a less technological, like tropical island type of world. It's really, really chill. I love the world design of Final Fantasy X.
That's so. Sorry, go ahead.
There's just forests and beaches and like it's just a very bright game.
Oh, forests and beaches. Is that like Far Cry 4?
I don't know. I never played it.
Oh, I haven't either. That might be interesting. Hint, hint.
Oh yes. I wonder what the hint could mean.
Yeah, wink, wink, elbow, elbow. So so Final Fantasy VII in America,
Happy to see me?
that was
Wouldn't go that far.
4, right?
That thing. That's a whisper too.
Because these games are
Looks a
weird,
lot
their
more like
release
an arbiter of
cycle.
fate than the other.
Yeah.
We can beat them.
Final Fantasy 1 is Final Fantasy 1 in the West. That's the same. But
Okay.
Final Fantasy 2 in Japan is not the Final Fantasy 2 we got first. We didn't. So 2 and 3 came out in Japan, and then 4 came out in Japan, and we only got 1 in the meantime. So they just figured that, like, well, we missed out on the last 2. Just port over the latest one and call it number 2.
Oh, really?
Prevent confusion, yeah. But then it was a good idea at the time, but then, you know, they brought the rest of the series over at last. And just, they had to rename them.
That's so. They really fly by the seat of their pants with those releases, don't they?
Yeah, it was yeah.
Because what's Super Mario 2 like? Jumpy Daydream? Like, what's the real name of it?
Yeah. Final, I think it's called Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace.
Not me. No, yeah. What's the? Oh yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Jumpy. Mando.
It's
What's the?
Doki Panic.
Yeah, there you go. That was close. That's really it, right? It's something really close to that.
Yeah, and like the characters in Doki Panic are, I don't know, like there's a big guy with a mustache and a turban, and he really, like, it's not hard to palette swap him into Mario.
We gotta go!
I don't know, dude. It's just like,
Oh, right.
I don't know why
Okay.
they did that. Oh, because I forgot. It was because the actual Super Mario Bros. 2 that came out in Japan was deemed too difficult for Western players, and so they just palette swapped, or not palette swapped, but like, I don't know. They took a different game and made it, put a Mario skin on it.
They shoveled in the skins.
Yeah. It was the first game to
Wow.
have skins.
Oh, dude. Well, that one. I mean, I've only played it on the Game Boy Advance SP. Sorry to take myself, but I love how they have you hold down B, and I think like down at the same time, and you can like supercharge your jump. I always thought that was really cool. Those weird mechanics.
Yeah, I like that too. It's it had its uses.
Oh, it sure did.
I like Luigi can just straight up jump higher, so I like that part.
Oh, right.
And yeah, that actually established a lot of the characterization of the Mario cast and Doki Panic.
Interesting. So I looked it up. Doki is like it's a sound of excitement, or used to express excitement. And it's supposed to it's kind of like an onomatopoeia, Doki, to represent the sound of like a racing heartbeat.
I love onomatopoeias.
Me too.
Steady.
Oh, by the way, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Won't last long.
Doki.
Get out of here now!
Doki Doki. Try not to choke.
Artichoke.
Second wind.
Hey, Doki Blokey. It's the British
Oh, you
version.
got a license for that Doki Doki?
Oi, can I get some vinegar for my Doki?
I'll have some fish and chips and a side of Doki.
Oi, let me get a warm Doki, bro.
Boy, Governor,
Yeah.
let me get a cup of Joe and a Doki.
I also want some pocky and soy sauce.
Governor.
Hey, Governor.
Dude, everybody's the governor over there. It's awesome.
Governor. Yeah, they really commend their fellow citizens. Great faith in the public.
Way to govern.
Nice governor. Nice. Nice government, friend.
Nice governorship. Nice governor title.
Well, it's kind of like, it's almost like Sir.
Oi, Brody's
Like,
here,
thank you.
governor.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir. He has been knighted, but it's gonna be, it's our version of the Zabibo Nation recognizes it as SUR, just because we're different. And we don't use the metric system. We have our own form of measurement. It's called, I don't know, it looks about that fucking far.
What's up, Babylonians?
Zabibos and Zabibites.
Throwing in the towel.
Hey, what's up, Zabibers?
I'm waiting.
13 years too late.
What's the deal with the airline food?
A Crimson Twist, what is that, a new Taco Bell item or something? It's Volcano.
That's what you get for eating Taco Bell.
Oh, do the Crimson Twist. That's like what, when you're trying to push it out on the pot. My stomach burns and it, my butthole too.
Come on.
Eat your Taco Bell and go right home and do the twist. Ow, ow, my stomach hurts.
Everybody now.
Look down in the bowl, what is that color? It's a crimson, crimson, crimson twist, hey.
Oh, here we go. I forgot about the air magic. Go ahead. Get the hell out of here. That did something.
I prefer not to use the air magic unless I'm like sleeping over at someone's house.
Come
Or
on.
what if you have a guest?
Well, then they'll be using the air magic.
Oh, you wouldn't give up your own
Unless
bed?
yeah, not unless I'm feeling really generous, like my mom was over or something.
Smash that like button. Yeah. Good one, Brody.
Hold on.
Here it comes.
Oh my.
So follow us on the Twitch. Okay. Comedy Pyramid. Hey guys, you know the old, or I guess it would be more of a modern art of putting an egg in top ramen? I think I've mastered the art.
See ya. See ya. Try this.
Oh, you put eggs in your ramen?
Yeah. He loves it. He goes, Mom, thanks.
Everybody loves
You
eggs
do
in
it.
their ramen.
Hey, what's this? It's just broth.
Sorry,
the-
Robbie, we ran out of noodles.
Ah, she's always running out of noodles. Every time I'm over.
You always lose your noodle, Ma.
Ma, I told you to go to the store.
Just see.
Well, I tried. How do you do it? You just gotta do it. It's a deeper Kermit the Frog. Hey, Mom!
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. Hello. I'm
Yeah,
here.
there you go. You're on your way to
Summoned.
Raymond.
What do you want?
The top Romano.
Oh my god.
Damn it. How do we stop these things?
Well,
Man, the
we
noodles
way
too
over there.
hot.
However,
Ma, we
guys
live
are
on
right
Long
here.
Island.
Everybody loves living with their mom. How do you think everybody loves Raymond has a theme song?
It certainly does. It's that jazzy piano number. How could you forget?
I don't know. I'm not old. I remember everything that's been syndicated on TV.
Yeah, well, maybe have you tried?
Yeah, I tried watching the M. Night Shyamalan movie and it didn't work.
M. Night
Should I
Shyamalan,
need it?
you.
I needed to be this age to watch, and yeah, not that. Not. So,
Try this.
do you remember when that movie came out like a year ago? He already has another one out, by the way.
Who, Ray?
It's called like A Knock at the Cabin.
No more playing.
Yeah, yeah. Ray Knight from Monolith.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't
give it
seen,
my all.
I think I've seen, oh boy. What's an M. Night Shyamalan movie I've seen? I can't even tell you.
The Sixth Sense.
Oh, the one where, with the grandparents. I forget what it's called.
Oh, I don't know.
The grandkids go to visit their grandparents that they haven't seen in a while, but it's not really their grandparents. That one was wild.
Is that The Village?
No, it's
I don't know.
not.
I've only seen The Sixth Sense.
Respect your elders. Family reunion.
And
Got it? Try this.
I'm curious. I'm gonna look up M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Night. Do you think that's his real middle name?
See ya.
Um,
That's that.
Neliatu. I wonder if that stands for. I think that means night or something. Oh, Signs. He made Signs.
It's over.
Holy cow.
Here we
He's the
go.
producer.
Get ready.
Old. Oh right, Glass Split. Oh,
yeah.
The Last Airbender. Oh, that's funny. Are you thinking of The Lady in the Water? With Paul Giamatti?
No way.
Paul G was in that? Oh, dude. I've been trying to watch Howard Stern's Private Parts. But Paul Giamatti's in that one too, and he's pretty good.
Yeah, he plays the executive. Yeah, I don't know. The Visit?
Okay.
It's probably The Visit.
Enough.
That sounds like a horror movie with an old lady.
That's
Yeah,
that.
it was the visit. Not from the
That's that.
stars, but from
See ya.
grandkids.
That's that.
Oh, thanks for coming to see me. You brought your film crew. How nice. Who is this man? Oh, it's me. I'm M. Night Shyamalan.
Pay attention.
Oh, Shyamalan, man.
Yeah, I'm M. Night Shyamalan.
Back in it. That's it.
Because, like, I literally haven't ever even looked at the word to see how it's pronounced.
See ya. Enough. That's that. See ya. It's over. That's that. Sorry.
You know, we are currently experimenting what it's like to live back in 2011 again, and we're using Skype to communicate instead of the Twitch, what do they call it, guest star. And it's because there was like sometimes like a 10-second delay between what you were saying
Can't be our
and then when it would happen, which like isn't a problem if we're just chatting, but like if it's not coming across on the broadcast. So our solution was to try Skype, and it's working pretty well. The frame rate's probably like
think it's gonna
20,
give us a little break.
sometimes less, but
I say we split
at least it's not
Take them down at the same
delayed
time.
by 10 seconds,
In
so
that case, Ultra
appears to be
Big Boy
working.
is all mine.
Yeah, Skype seems to be working a lot better so far.
Bring
Yeah.
it on, bitch.
I concur.
What is going on here now?
You fighting the 3 of them?
Yeah, I got a heal. Yes! Yeah!
Happened.
I fucking have grenades.
Oh, nice.
27 grenades! We're using them. We're using all of them. Oh no, Tifa. Reduces HP of enemies. Oh, this orb of gravity. Maybe it. Big bomber, dude. I have so many items. Wow. Oh boy, that might work.
Where
That might be
where
good.
were they?
In my inventory.
Best do it right.
Did you not realize, or what?
I forgot all about them.
Nice.
I just picked them up as loot throughout my playthrough.
Sick.
What's going on with this? An entity from a future timeline that is manifested in the present day. It fights with guns to protect the future that gave shape to it. Barehanded. Oh, they're all future entities. Alright. And they don't have any weaknesses. That's a nice, cool theme that I noticed at the end of this game. There are no weak enemies, or enemies with weaknesses.
Yeah, that's badass. I like that.
Be careful. Bring it.
One thing I really like about System Shock was in terms of progression was just they threw enemies at you at the end. It was crazy.
Yeah. This is definitely some difficulty right here. I'm blocking so much. Yeah, let's get myself a heal.
Second wind.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, she knows magic. Oh, yeah, cast raise.
Okay, up and at 'em.
And now you break your limit over there. What? Oh, they're doing something. Okay.
Doing a whirly twirly whirly twirly.
Oh, they're a dragon now. Rogue elemental dragon.
Let's do this.
Right.
Wow.
We can do this together.
Whisper Bahamut. Alright, nice. Oh, lame.
Do you know one thing that Skyrim really did
Get him.
was you're like a dragonborn in that game, right? Well, bro, I feel like a dragonborn in every game after that. Like no joke. Yeah, I'm like I am not afraid of this dragon anymore. Like it gave me a permanent confidence in defeating the malicious beasts.
Nice. Skyrim is essential.
Not all you.
Yes. Man, dude, yeah. Eventually I would love to play Daggerfall and fall back into Morrowind. At this rate, we could play them 10 times over before they release another one.
Everything's
It's like, what's up with... We've been waiting 12 years for another Elder Scrolls. We've been waiting just as long for the next Game of Thrones. What's next? Christmas is delayed? We simply cannot have this. It's fine, I don't care. We just want to have Easter this year, because there's... God. Oh, you gotta restart the fight?
Yeah. So Brandflakes, have we tried Discord?
No, is it slowing you down?
No, I'm just saying. Um, Brody's asking if we
Oh, have
consider
we?
Discord over Skype, and we certainly have. It's just we're too
Yes.
dumb to get it to work properly every time. So
Okay, here's the story. Is that when I first started using Discord,
Never tried
I
to
was getting
challenge
so
destiny.
frustrated. I'm like, this thing, the app,
This could well
like,
be her
what,
last
like we
blood.
gotta re.
Thanks.
I was getting, it just wasn't working, right? And okay, things were going kind of smoothly. There were still, every time you had to start it, you had to reset all your settings, and it's confusing.
Let's go.
But then when Chad started using it, he was getting the issues too, and I'm like, okay, it's not just me. Let's try Skype. And Skype is literally like you press two buttons and everything's set up instead of like, I don't know, it just works better so far. But yeah,
This
it's
is-
we certainly have tried Discord.
this is our first time using Skype that we're streaming.
Yes. Normally we do the group. We'll do Twitch and then I'll watch on the group chat. But the group chat delays things a lot. Or I'm sorry, the guest star, which is where another Twitcher can join your stream.
Twitcher.
Yeah.
A Witcher, but on Twitch.
Yeah. The T-Witcher. It's the Skynet
Travis
evolution.
Witcher.
Right? Yes, my name is Travis. I'm the Witcher. Thanks, Brody. Appreciate the support.
Happy to see me?
Wouldn't go that far.
So that thing. That's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate.
I've been very
than the
pleased to have you here. It's nice.
We can beat them.
Yeah, we're glad you're here, Brody.
Certainly an unexpected delight every time. Look at that. That thing looks badass.
Yeah.
This is the first time it's like a Daedric. Looks like that man straight out of like a wall carving.
Yeah, just like more Skyrim references.
Oh yeah, definitely a reference to Skyrim. Elder Scrolls Episode 5, the Skyrim. So, oh my goodness, that's a big enemy. So do you think, remember on the previous bosses, I guess, you had to like recalibrate. It kind of reminds me of Dragon Age Origins, where like before you go into a big battle, you gotta like calibrate your enemies, or I'm sorry, your teammates.
Yeah, I don't know if I have to do that here yet. I think if I keep everybody topped up during these segments, it should be fine.
Come on.
Because
Chip
I
away
I
at
just,
stone.
yeah, I got to a point in that last attempt where it was just like, I can't heal because I can't do anything. My ATV is
Yeah.
too slow and I needed to use potions. Oh, wow.
Oh, hold on,
I
I'll pull up the
can't
medkit command.
We gotta go.
It's gnarly so far, like,
Shit.
Yeah,
I
the
love
set
the way the
pieces are
environment-
insane.
yeah.
Run, damn it,
Sorry.
run. Move your ass.
Oh no, I was just gonna, yeah, about to comment on that. The way the environment crumbles and changes is really cool.
Oh, yeah. So I think the theme of this segment is that we are fighting to change our destiny as opposed to just follow the plot of the original game. If I am understanding the Square Enix his ass writing properly.
Is there any I know there's thematic uh continuity, but is there any like plot or like story that continues to the next one, or is it kind of like just a reset every time?
Final Fantasy is a series that has like plots that they're like poetry and they rhyme. Like chocobos are in pretty much every game after their inception.
Okay.
So they're like a Final Fantasy icon. Like potions, high potions, mega potions, most items continue through each game.
Are these characters, like, say, I don't know, it might be different with everyone, but say like this was the actual 7, would these characters continue to the next game, or any of the later games?
If it doesn't have Final Fantasy VII in the title, probably not. Because this is like the biggest, Final Fantasy VII is the most popular, like, I guess, world that Final Fantasy has produced. And so it has a bunch of spin-offs and pseudo-sequels.
Right.
But like...
Is Cloud in any of the other, like, numbered titles?
No. Not officially.
Oh.
Maybe as a cameo.
Interesting.
He is a cameo in Kingdom Hearts.
See, when I think of a Final Fantasy protagonist, I think of Cloud for his profile.
He is the most iconic.
Yeah, that's crazy. As somebody that's never really played any of these games, except for Final Hallway for 30 minutes, I kind of just assumed that they were like, oh, here's a continuation of the Final Fantasy, kind of like in like most animes, like Bleach or.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's a new installment of the wacky adventures of the characters from last time. But yeah, it's like 15. You're in the West, like you're driving cars and beating up hoodlums and such.
Yeah, it's like basically a modern setting, but there's a reason for all the monsters in the game showing up. You don't like fight people until way later.
Oh, so it's mostly. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you fight. Oh, except for that one beautiful man. Was he a human or was he like a demigod or?
Rufus in this game?
Oh, Rufus, right?
Yeah, he's a demigod, man. He's awesome. No,
oh,
not
so
really.
he's not a human?
No, he is just a guy. He's just a rich corporate heir. That's all.
Like an Ozymandias.
Eric!
A la
Yeah,
Watchmen.
Ozzy Osbourne or something.
Man. He's a good dude.
Who is it? Okay, we see.
Whoa.
We see Red running.
Yeah. Scorch.
What the hell did I just see?
So it appears that the
We fail here today.
good news ain't that good news, man, ain't that news. It appears that the stream is running, the frame rate is very fluid,
Awesome.
very consistent.
Yeah, this PC has like a lot of memory, so it should be good.
Yeah, the frame rate on my phone is definitely like, I would say it's probably at least 50 FPS, if not 60.
Right on.
Damn it! How do we stop these things?
Well, the big one is way over there. However,
These guys are right here.
Okay. Oh, Tifa left. See, this is when I started having problems. Barrett.
Why'd she do that?
I don't know, dude. She's
Why don't you call her on her phone?
I'll use the PHS terminal.
Message her on the PlayStation Network.
Here it comes. Bring it. There's no way.
Wow, yeah, I'm just getting killed here.
I'm waiting.
Sure, that'll be a.
Try this.
Sorry, Sears shut down. So you're gonna have to go online or Amazon.
Oh, Sears really shut down.
Well, I thought they did, but somehow they were able to be saved through bankruptcy. So there's like outlets, but I'm pretty sure most of their like, you know, their big stores are shut down. The one at the fashion center, right? That one's shut down. I think it's a Crayola frickin' factory now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. They have like that Crayola Colorland or whatever there. Forgot all about that.
Come on.
I haven't been to a mall in, well, way before COVID, like probably 2018.
Right? How are they still a thing? It's just a really slow death. I mean,
Try this.
we got what, Toys R Us, Fry's Electronics,
So long.
you know, Kmart, but like JCPenney's and Macy's and all those ones, they've been talking about their freaking downfall since like a little after the recession, and they're still. Granted, Brenna used to work at JCPenney's, and she was saying that they were like definitely like struggling.
Oh wow. That's
But that was years ago, so yeah, it's wild that they're holding on for that. But what else are they gonna do with the stores? You know? Like, are these like shopping complexes all just gonna turn into like Paneras or like tech outlets? Or like the tech warehouse? Because they're not zoned for that. They'd have to be zoned for stores. So are like the Hobby Lobbies and stuff just gonna be giant Panera breads?
That's that.
Maybe they could make them into apartments or something, you know,
That's that.
affordable housing maybe. That'd be
See ya.
cool.
That's that.
That would be interesting. You got a Walmart in the purple here. Like in the same. They can build underground tunnels.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool to like live, shop, and work in the same like building?
That kind of would be they've made a bunch of YouTube videos on them at this point, but there's a building in Alaska that practically the entire town lives in it. And it's like a community, like they don't seem like weirdos, at least the people that they showed. Like there's a school and like a market and I don't know if they have like office space, but it's feasible.
Even if they didn't have office space, I'm sure they could find a rip of it online somewhere.
Okay.
And we're stocked up on red staplers,
Here it comes.
just in case. That's a good movie. That's a Mike Judge picture, right?
It is. Dude,
Pretty
I
sure.
was watching the trailer for Cable Guy, and the credits, it's a Ben Stiller film,
That's
apparently.
that.
Oh wait, are you serious?
Yeah,
That's that.
like,
That's
no,
that.
Jim Carrey's in it, obviously, but like, Jack Black's in it too.
That's that.
Oh yeah, is it? Wait, Ben Stiller didn't like direct it, right?
It says a Ben Stiller film. I don't know what that entails. I don't know if he directed it. I didn't think I couldn't pause it in time.
Try this.
You want to know something crazy? Do you know who? You want to know what else? Fucking Ben Stiller directed. Wow, you're right. Oh, probably. No, yeah, he's the director of The Cable Guy. No, he's the director of Tropic Thunder.
Oh wow.
Have you ever seen that movie?
I don't think I have.
Back in it.
Dude, it's actually really good. I would say if they remade the AFI list, it should go up there. Like,
Come on.
it's really like. I don't know. I don't even remember. I can't even explain it because I only saw it once. But yeah, it's really nuanced, I guess. Like it's not just like a dumb comedy. But then Ben Stiller also is making that show Succession, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that the one? It's an Apple TV drama with Adam Scott, aka Derek from Step Brothers. But it's like pretty serious. It's like looks like corporate like business politics or corruption or something in the one. I haven't seen it, but the trailers almost remind me of like John Malkovich, where there's just this like one guy like faced with this, I don't know. And it looks really good, and I hear,
Can't
you know,
be our future.
I can recommend it because I haven't seen it, you know.
What's the AFI list?
Oh, that's the, you know, they made, it's 100 years, 100 films. It's the American Film Institute. So there's not any foreign movies on it, but
Least they can do is give
like
us a good
Citizen
break.
Kane, Gone with the Wind, The Godfather. Actually, I wrote down the ones that I haven't seen. The Wild Bunch was on there, which I just watched recently. Watched that right after The Cowboys. Dude, that's one of the most violent movies I've ever seen in my life. And it's from like 1969 or 1970, like. And especially because, like, The Cowboys was so tame in comparison. Like, it was, you know, bunch of kids and John Wayne, you know, running cattle. Like, there were pretty adult themes in it. But this one was like, dude, it looks like they had like a 4-hour movie, and they had to cut down like even the action. Like, you could tell every shot in the action had like like 5 more seconds to it.
Wow.
So violent.
Oh.
But then the ones that I wrote down that I haven't seen, that I like have near me, are Shane, which my dad loved. My dad always had a VHS of that one, and on Ron and Fez they said they freaking loved it, and it's on the top 100 list. So I'm like, all right, definitely double, triple, gotta see it. And then Patton, and then
Double time.
Platoon, and The Graduate. Those were the ones that saw recently on there that I haven't seen. Yeah, The Wild Bunch. A couple of them that I thought I really wouldn't like was Yankee Doodle Dandy. Was one that just hearing the name, you're like for real, like who put this list together, right? You're like a Yankee Doodle fucking Dandy, really, everybody, right? But we watched it in film class, dude, and it was so good. Like, I'll be honest, like I teared up a little bit at a couple points, like
Wow.
really good.
Let's do this.
Right. We can do this. Together.
Alternately, on the flip side, we watched in the same film class, we watched High Noon, which I was excited for, and not that I didn't like it. It's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like a perfect film, like by the books, like thematically and everything. I didn't really love it. I should watch it again, but that one's on there. High Noon. Obviously, like 2001: A Space Odyssey's in the top 10, etc. But it's American films. And they made an updated list in 2007, for like the 10th anniversary. But then they didn't make one in 2017, which I thought was kind of a bummer. I would definitely add Mad Max, There Will Be Blood. Probably. I mean, 100's not enough, but like The Shape of Water.
Fight's not over
Definitely. I mean, personally, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I don't know if everybody would agree. So there's only 100, but like for example, on the top 10, I'm sorry, on the 10th anniversary, they added like The Fellowship of the Ring, and I think The Matrix is on the 10th anniversary, but they never made like a 2017 version, and we're 4 years away from the next version, so what does it even matter? Time is irrelevant.
Bring it.
But it's a little fun thing, and I was checking them off this time, and I've seen 57 out of 100. Which I thought it was way more than that. I'm like, I gotta be getting close, but apparently
Yeah. You're almost there.
apparently.
This is so annoying. I can't dodge those.
Sephiroth.
This might be it.
This is probably the toughest fight I've, or at least the most I've had to pay attention for a fight, you know?
Yeah. What, do you have any strategy or?
No, not really. I don't think he's weak to anything, so I just have to outlast, block, heal, all that shit. I can't really hit him because he floats like just above. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Get his tail.
Nice. Look at that.
See, that's how these fights go. You have to inch and inch and inch, and then you take an opportunity and you just take it.
Wow, yeah.
Steady.
Yeah, this has gotta be the final boss.
Oh! Wow. Like, charge right into him there. Alright, what's going on?
Time to get serious.
Oh, wow.
Bring it.
Nope.
Did it hold on his face like that for you too?
I won't give up.
Yeah, it did. He, like, looked at me and he was like, are you ready? Like... Oh, come on.
Go on.
That's what I get for not holding R2, R1.
Bingo.
R2?
It's on now.
R2. Yeah, press R2.
There he goes.
Oh, nice.
That was tiff.
Nice.
Oh, they're back. Oh, boy. Bring back the dragon. Come on. Fuck these guys.
For real.
Mother.
You tear it up. Tear it up.
Dude, I hope so. Dude, this guy dodged me last time. I'm not wasting my limit on that again.
At least you got 3 people this time. You were fighting with 2.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, nice.
There's one.
Oh. Hell yeah. Oh, the Juggernaut.
See ya. Brace yourself. That's that. Enough. See ya.
Rum, rum.
See ya. Sorry.
Rum rum.
I'm gonna tell you what Avalanche is made of.
Yes. Barrett, go ahead. Oh, wow.
Gotcha.
Wow, what a...
Oh, baby.
Did we beat him?
Ripped his arm
Think
off.
so.
Alright, time to do it again.
Pretty much. Star
I'll
shower.
take care of you.
You're a star shower. I give you everything and put on my sunglasses when I see you.
And put on my sunglasses and I see you and it's at night.
I can't really see you very well, but I know you're right there.
I wear my sunglasses because I can. And because I can.
I wear my sunglasses at night, so I can remember baseball games in my head.
Enough.
You know how your brain makes up words? Like that's, I don't know what the hell he says, so that's just what I say.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, what else would he say? Coming home, but don't do. Yeah, it's close enough.
Now,
She.
Don't get the guy on the guy and say, oh yeah. Hey, just 'cause I'm in shades, baby, don't make me a bad person.
yes, it does.
Try this.
Shut up, Grandpa.
What are you hiding your eyes for? You got beautiful eyes. Let's see them.
Oh, come on. I like your hair shorter so I can see your beautiful face.
Why would you hide your features behind your beard? It looks so big. You're so
I can't see
pretty.
it. You know, I can't see his dimples ever since he grew the beard. Ain't that right, Sharon? Oh, yes. He's trying to look like a man. What's the matter with kids these days growing their hair all long
We did it!
and such?
Right.
Back in my day, nobody but Jesus had their hair long.
Get him!
Everybody else is unacceptable.
It's because he was the big old man.
Yep. Uncle, who would that? That would be like Uncle Jack or something. That's Uncle Bob. Well, that's the guy that sounds just like Uncle Bob telling you who he is.
Here it comes.
Hey, that right there is Uncle Bob.
Look upon the
Grandma.
heart, Nerevar.
Oh yeah.
Friend or foe, I welcome you.
I say it's a foe.
Why have you come to this place where destiny is made?
Oh, I want to see how Bungie runs.
That's not my materia. Pre-rendered cutscene. This is it. This is the ending right here.
Where are we?
I'm waiting, Cloud. What the hell is this?
This is...
Well,
Calamity.
holy calamity! Scream insanity!
Sephiroth.
Xbox, Snicker Ring, Steal a Bear, Lemon Tea.
Sephiroth.
Another boss fight.
Well, I was trying to respond in the chat
Oh,
on the text.
oh wow, it's happening.
Ho ho ho. Well, if it isn't Rufus Xavier
Let's
Sarsaparilla.
finish this.
Rufus found a blonde-haired kid that followed Rufus home, and now that blonde-haired kid belongs to Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla. Phew! I could say that, but I don't have to. Because I call him Cloud. I can say Cloud found a Rufus Johnson. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the champion belt. We need that part. Chain bangle's good. Buster sword's fine. Materias. I need to. I want. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some cure materia because those mega potions aren't enough. If it's just a little cloud.
Oh, I see.
Increase ATB when staggering. Further decrease enemy damage and fills the ATB gauge with faster when guarding. That's good. Teammates don't have any here. So we'll take the healing materia. Time magic's good. Lightning, fire. Yeah, lightning and fire, because Blizzard, I want to like it, but the delay makes it so that they can dodge and it'll be a waste, so... Ice
Yeah, I
Magic,
used to like Blizzard
so
before they got involved in politics.
I liked Blizzard when WoW Classic was fresh. That was like the best part. It was the best time.
Yeah, I liked Blizzard before it was cool. It was more like Ram.
Yeah. Yeah, the Blizzard hurts to be in, so I don't go out there anymore.
I liked the Blizzards until I lost my fur coat.
Sick of being hailed on. Close your eyes. Ow. Alright, what can we get? Magic.
Is this
Ooh,
the
more health.
Is this where we purchase our fushigi?
Yeah, here's the Fushigi Gallery. Hell yes. Oh, I should have got attack power. Whatever. That sucks. So
Buster sword.
I think the health will be good though.
Yeah, that'll help.
6,000.
That'll help.
Yeah. Level 36. That's a good number. Okay. Oh, can I? I can't save here. Oh, all right, fine.
Oh
Fate
dear.
is not to be taken lightly, Cloud.
Shut up!
Oh, nice.
Bring it.
Owie.
It's Sephiroth. Oh no, that's not Rufus.
Come,
Where the-
Cloud.
Where the fuck is Rufus?
Whatever.
I want to talk to Rufus.
I got your
left.
number.
He ain't here no more. Oh, we can't read him. But he knows Firaga, Blizzaga, that move I can't dodge or block, and Skintalon. Oh, he gets pressured so
Beg for
fast.
forgiveness.
Ho ho.
See, that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
flaw
you
with
got
ice
this, dude.
magic, dude. It's so dumb.
Have we forgotten already?
Boy with ice ball.
Bring it. Come on. Try this.
Get pressured.
Going in.
Well, well.
This is not the real Sephiroth. This is an imposter.
I've never heard their what do you call it? Their like action dialogue. It's like, bring it.
Yeah.
I'll get you.
Bring it.
It's over.
Whatever.
Do I
Whatever.
frighten you?
Whatever. I don't know. I'm out of health potions anyway.
Let me get a Cura.
Ain't dead yet.
Ain't done yet.
Steady. That it? Try this.
Enjoy.
Let's finish this.
Kakarot. Ow.
Try
come.
this.
Oh.
Kakariko bitch.
It's all connected, dude.
Is that
Did
a
Square Enix? Yeah, did Square Enix and Nintendo, did they invent poetry?
Did you miss me?
yeah,
No,
they did.
really. It's tough.
Yeah, so what? Screw him.
Yeah.
Beg for forgiveness.
Get him! Go on!
Bring it. Pay attention.
Go on!
Brace yourself.
Yes, it is always great fighting with a teammate. Emphasis on the mate.
Yeah, it took away her healing spell though. It was kind of her bread and butter. I didn't realize that the party would be joining me again.
They just come one at a time.
Come on.
You'll have to get through me. And me.
Well,
Me
you
too.
Here it comes.
You can only have 3 at a time, so somebody will have to leave or just not come through.
That's fine. 3 is better than 1.
Yeah, especially when we're talking about Halos.
This one's for you!
Like I said.
I don't know, man. Halo 1's bananas. I mean, they threw that shit together in like a week practically, because it was like they were making a 3D.
Halo 1's
But
pretty
yeah,
good. I love
the
horror
controls.
aspects.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying, like even now. But yeah, Halo 3 is just a much more. It's just they totally executed their concept. It's a more put together game, but
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know. They're 1, 2, 3.
Beg for forgiveness.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. They're all my favorite. Okay, it's like Wes Anderson movies after Rushmore. It's like they're all just the best Wes Anderson movie.
Right on.
I'm waiting.
Every little bit helps.
Whatever.
Haste me.
Let's hustle.
Get 'em!
Is that it?
Now's the damage.
Bring it.
Beg for forgiveness.
Now that's what I call damage.
7 part 2.
Will that really suck?
You get him.
Yo, Barrett. I guess I can heal myself now.
Pull out your gun. Shoot.
Come on.
I'll get you with my sword.
Try this.
Try this on for size.
Don't
Take
look
this
away.
to the dressing room.
2 items at a time, please.
Okay.
He's just like goes from like arrogant to helpful.
Not looking good.
Oh, the memories.
Have a nice day.
I'll take care of you.
Can we have a battle to finish?
Whatever.
Beg for forgiveness. Gotta love it.
Fat
Kakarot.
Can't use Fat Chocobo yet.
Dude, I can't wait until you can.
Me neither. I'm chomping at the bit.
Try this.
Go on!
Come on. Here it comes. Whatever.
Will you endure?
Oh, the jingle bell.
Do you dream of me?
Use the jingle bell swing and the jingle bell ring.
Get me away from this jingle bell thing.
Snowing and blowing and jingle bell sound. Jingle has begun.
That it? Whatever.
Lock City.
Now you're in for it.
Dude, how much money that's gonna cost us? It's gonna be more than Man of Steel combined.
Like instead of get out of dodges, get out of block.
Whatever.
They just cause a massive traffic jam. 3 people die. You know, when there's like a gigantic traffic jam, it's only like a couple people that die. Like,
Maybe this'll do the trick.
what's up with that? We want mass death.
Bring it.
The I thought it was called the Bazinga. It's the Blizzaga.
Here it comes.
Oh dear. Giddy up, gentle horse, pick up your feet.
Bring it.
Roxy rocks the fence.
Jingle horse rocks, he rocks the loud bells.
Don't look away.
When mighty horse rocks, he rocks the Decembers. So yeah, I was an amateur graffiti artist myself. My favorite words were just the word the hoe.
What do you think of this?
Mighty horse rocks, he rocks the fat ass. Rocks, he rocks the fat ass.
Steady. Come on.
I knew a guy in college who, every time he would graffiti something, he would graffiti, when mighty horse rocks, he rocks the fat ass. Really? Oh, yeah, you go.
Here it comes! This one's for you!
Get ready.
Get him!
Here it comes.
Mount the pressure. If you don't pass, you'll have to do the whole semester again. You have a lot to live up to.
I can't afford it.
Your father would be so disappointed. How else can we mount the pressure?
You put your family into debt.
Jeez.
Don't fail.
Right.
Everybody's counting on you.
Just go away!
Literally, the fate of the universe is on your shoulders. The fate of the universe until the next one. What even makes him go into that?
Come on. So long.
He's like, why don't we just use credit instead of cash? Do you know what I'm saying? What's the predicament?
Pray for me.
Oh, Christ.
Get him!
Leave me alone. Oh, yeah.
Stay strong, okay? That's it!
Where's this guy?
Get him!
Bring it. That it?
Just go away! Get him!
Bring it.
He's right behind me.
Oh, come on. Get it off.
Set your wing.
Let me hear
Again
you
with
wail.
this? Oh. No, I don't want it. Oh, 1 HP.
Go on! Okay. Get him!
Nice turn. Nice rebound.
Genuinely. Oh man, I'm gonna pull this off by the skin of something. Fat chocobo time.
Give him a show, will you?
Now everybody hide behind it.
Beg for forgiveness.
Yes, fat chocobo.
There.
Alright, that's it.
Darkness falls.
Oh, that's it. If this doesn't... Oh, we dodged it that time. Oh boy. Okay, can I get a... He's doing it again. He's doing it a second time. Let's get the fuck out.
Feeling good.
Yes!
We get him?
Tifa!
About time you showed.
We can do this. We can. We can change it. Make it right. Cloud!
Quickly.
I think we're at the ending.
The ending, eh? You can always use my barbecue if you want.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist. Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
The edge of creation.
I knew this game was edgy, but this is ridiculous.
Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny together.
Yeah, don't play Destiny.
Never.
Go again.
I'll be right back. Give me like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Not yet. Seven seconds till the end. Time enough for you.
7 seconds till the end of the cutscene.
This is the end. Yeah, that guy totally looks like Ozymandias from Watchmen.
This is
Or
Rufus.
he reminds me of him.
Yeah.
Mr. President.
Solomon.
That's right.
Mr. President.
It's like Blondie Mazius.
What is this? BTS the game?
No, it's Final Fantasy VII.
I was making a joke.
Oh, my bad.
BTS.
Oh, okay. BTS.
Chad, do you know who BTS is?
Yeah, I had their meal from McDonald's back when that was a thing. It's pretty good. Or was it Burger King? I forget.
No way, you did?
Yeah, it's like the BTS meal. Came with like nuggets and a special sauce.
Hell yeah. So at least someone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're like a Korean boy band, right?
Right, exactly. This is the BTS video game, right?
BTS the game?
Sorry, that was racist.
No, no, that's perfect.
Oh, another scene from Crisis Core. Awesome.
Wait. Was that all of them? Hey, Cloud. Do you see that?
Oh, we're in the desert.
Yeah, this is a flashback to the prequel. This is the prequel man.
Like before Final Fantasy 1, or is that like a later edition?
It is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. That's what the game is called.
Oh. Crisis Core.
Wow, that's crazy. He's supposed to be dead. That guy.
Thank you.
And the fact that he's standing up is kind of wow. So they really are just taking it in a different direction, I guess. I don't know. I'm just jumping to conclusions, but why would they show us
It
that if it
appears.
was gonna be, dude? Yeah.
Gonna rebuild the town.
Oh, it's snowing life energy. It's radiation. Chernobyl. Yay.
It's the little dandelion things from Avatar just dying from acid rain.
Yeah, it's. Oh.
That's morbid. That's terrible, I'm sorry. Oh snap. Good old
Wow.
Square Enix.
Yeah, he's supposed to be dead too. That's crazy. What the heck is going on now?
Marlene.
Maybe this is before they die and it's just off camera.
Maybe. Yeah, the timeline's all out of whack. I don't know what's happening when. It's like David
Daddy?
Lynch.
What's that? Some atomic bam. Oh, whoa. Holy cow.
I'll come back.
Oh,
So, what
they
now?
made it through the fire.
Yeah,
Damn,
the
homie.
flames.
Me before the jumping. The wilderness talk with cherry dawn. Far beyond the sundown. Far
Mom is
beyond
still
the
out there.
moonlight.
I thought you beat him.
There you beat him.
We can.
They
We
did.
will.
Charging right now.
Okay.
Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could
Solo,
use
off.
those like
Oh,
mine.
solo.
I'm in too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
Is this the end or what?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's the setup for the sequel.
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII remade.
Made.
Didn't they release 2 parts of this game?
Is it in 2 parts?
Almost there, Cloud.
They would, cause why put it into one?
Almost there.
They did release in 2 parts, huh?
I don't know.
Ask Chad.
Did they, Chad?
Do what?
Did they release this in 2 parts?
There's a second part coming out. I don't know when actually, like in the next couple years.
Oh, the second part's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah.
What in the name of heck?
I fucking knew it.
This sucks.
I
This
miss
is
it.
garbage. I didn't pay.
False
I didn't pay anything, but I'm mad. The unknown journey.
Will continue. Somewhere.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
In another time, in another place. Look at this Spider-Man ass credits.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Part 2, according to Brody's, and it's coming this winter, so good timing.
Nice, this winter.
This winter.
Very nice.
We're all
Well,
gonna
same.
be
I
winners
mean,
this winter.
we'll be like Charlie Sheen.
Tiger Blood. Dude, yeah, that's crazy. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna find a YouTuber who explains this ending because I don't know if that means. Dude,
How about you think about it?
I tried. I just want to know if I'm correct. I guess we won't know for sure till part 2.
Can find many theories. Yeah, part 2 coming this winter. Winter.
Well, time to replay the game. I actually do have to play Intergrade, which is like an expansion DLC with like 20 additional hours.
Yeah, how many hours do you reckon it took you for this campaign?
A little over 40, and I felt like I was taking my time. This is a zippy experience if you want it to be. Like, you could probably beat it in 30 or so if you just ignored all the side stuff. Second playthrough, I'd be surprised if it pushed 30.
Yeah. They're puzzles.
Not really. I mean, there are segments where, yeah, there are puzzles, but like they're not hard. Just little breaks between the combat and the running around.
Well done. We're 2 for 2. Well, I guess 2 for 3 if you count that 24-minute.
Oh yeah, that was just my Project Warlock thing.
Yeah.
That was whatever. Just did one level. theme song by Yosh. Survive Said the Prophet, dude. They did the opening for another. They did the opening for Vinland Saga, and that lived rent free in my head for so long. It's stuck in my head so easy. Good job, Cody Christian, Brianna White, Britt Barron, John Eric Bentley. John Eric Bentley was Barrett. Kudos. Does that sound like a name we might recognize? Gideon Emery. John DiMaggio. Nice.
Was John DiMaggio in it?
John DiMaggio was the dude with... Yeah, he was one of the Shinra guys.
Or Far Cry 6.
Vic Chow. Nice. Cloud's mom's name is Claudia. That's hilarious. Thanks for sticking through. Yeah, how long did that take? Another hour and a half? Yeah, if we'd have kept going last night, we would have pushed to midnight for sure. I'm glad we stopped when we did.
Yeah, it was getting too late for working in the morning the next day, unfortunately. But yeah, this was a good 2 hours for the cherry on the top. Put it to bed.
Yeah. Thank goodness. I don't know if I'd ever return to this if we didn't do it this way, to be honest.
Zachary, if we can fit, do you think we can do 3-player co-op? How many people can we have, do you think?
On Far Cry?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's find out. Says normally it says how many players, right?
Yeah, I think it's 2. But I could be wrong.
Shoot. Yeah, I don't know if it says.
There's even more credits. Okay, I will be right back while these continue to roll.
Okay.
Mic off.
Gotta give credit to the developers. And some video games, I might add, have achievements for watching all of the credits, so it's not a bad idea. Plus, you must contribute. I'm gonna see Far Cry 4. Remember, spoilers, that's what we're planning on playing next. It, obviously is the 4th one. The only one I played for the longest time was the 2nd, which takes place in Africa. And it's kind of like you're in the wild bush, and it's really graphic. You get shot, and you press the button to heal, and sometimes you'll stick you're in first person, right? So you look down at your arm, and you stick pliers in and rip out the bullet, and you wrap it with duct tape, or like if something explodes, you'll like pull out splinters or like shards of metal, and they're really gnarly. I don't think they're as, I think they're more tame nowadays, like with the later installments, but my history with the Far Cry franchise. I listened to the Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. Great. By the way, Gillian Flynn I think has only made 3 books. She made Sharp Objects, and then Dark Places. I don't know if that's the correct order, but then she made Gone Girl, and then Ben Affleck and David Fincher's made a terrific film, a Hollywood film And then she's not published another work of fiction. Let me see. Let me check her out. I got a bone to pick with Gillian Flynn. I love her, all right, but come on. Sitting in, sitting in a mansion someplace, soaking it up in a hot tub with your soulmate. Yeah, you're 52, Gillian. You're still beautiful, and I still love you. But goodness gracious, you got three books. Okay, here we go. The Grown Up in 2015 was originally published as a short story in the 2014 anthology Rogues, edited by George R. R. Martin. Another, ah, another. I have the greatest bone of all time to pick with that fellow, that bearded man. Sitting up, he is definitely soaking it up in a hot tub with his soulmate. Published in 2014, he must have taught her the ways of just not publishing anything. Um, Under the title "What Do You Do?" Stories about Story won the 2015 Edgar Award for Best Story or for Best Short Story. Flynn herself currently Flynn herself currently writing the film adaptation, as she mentioned Chanel in the Chanel Connects podcast in June 2022. I think there's a typo there. Flynn herself is currently writing the film adaptation. I think it should say. It says Flynn herself currently. So yeah, that's the last thing she's done was 2015. It was a short story, and it's being made into a movie. So I love you to death, Miss Flynn, but come on. We all want more works. Don't even get me started on George R. R. Martin, that man. It's coming up on 12 years, sir. So it's not on Amazon. Seeing the spring sale go by, it's just kind of heartbreaking. Yeah. Red Dead 2. What else is on sale? What other games we got on sale? This is the one. Was Giancarlo Esposito in the fifth poster for Far Cry 5? He was in 6. Who was in 5? Because 4 is this the other
Two girls.
he's the other BTS
Yeah, the other
member. Okay, that's racist.
Far Cry 5. What is that?
Jeez.
Mic on.
Low.
Lol.
I'm hoping that there's like a post-credit scene of some kind.
Have there ever been post-credit scenes in video games?
Sometimes, and especially for a planned trilogy, I would hope get a little something.
What, Final Fantasy VII trilogy?
I'm not sure if they're doing a trilogy or just 2 parts. It could be the Peter Jackson thing where he wanted to do 2 movies, but then the studio said do 3. Or was that the reverse?
Well, they could have easily made the Hobbit movie into one, but I don't know who had the idea. But I know they, just like the Lord of the Rings, they filmed them all together, like
Yeah.
all at once.
The Hobbit was, yeah. I mean, it probably should have been 2. I thought that, I thought that it was gonna end after the second one. Like, they call it the Desolation of Smaug, and you know what happens at the end? Or you know what doesn't happen by the end? Smaug desolating anything. There is no desolating whatsoever.
No, he does, but it's off screen.
He goes and he's about to. He's flying over the lake, and then the movie it just cuts.
Oh, no, well, they have a chapter with Bard where he does shoot that arrow. It's kind of like Game of Thrones where it switches to his character for a second.
Was that in the third one?
No, it's in the book.
Oh, in the yeah, yeah, dude, yeah. I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, The Last of Us is coming to PC.
Well, in the movies, I think they turn it because I don't think it's like a wall or like a ground mounted like arrow. I think he shoots it with an actual arrow from a bow.
Yeah.
Unless I totally misinterpreted that. But there is the whole, in the book at least, he's tearing shit up. Aug.
Yeah, what I mean is in the film Hobbit trilogy part 2, The Desolation of Smaug, the movie ends before
Oh.
he fucking even gets to the town.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, that sucked ass.
Yeah, that's when it was BS. Because it was already like, I remember when the first one came out, I was reading the book, and the first movie ended around the place where I was in the movie, or in the book. And the whole time, because they didn't even announce that it was a trilogy until, like, after the first movie came out. Same thing with Dune. It was like they didn't officially announce it really
Oh man.
until they saw how well it was gonna do. Like, but when the first movie was coming to an end, and I don't remember what happens at the end because I know the trolls, but it ends. There's like 30 minutes left. I'm like, no way they're gonna finish up this story. Like they're splitting this movie up. Like, I felt so cheated. And then the second movie ends without Smaug even destroying the town, and it's like this is even more bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
it should have just been one movie.
Yeah, man. They could have done it. Made it
Like
one
Avatar.
like I don't know, one extended edition. Like, I don't know. Make it like
Right,
3.5
Avatar 2.
hours.
Yeah, Avatar 2 is 3 hours and 12 minutes. Fucking Lawrence of Arabia is like 3 hours and 42 minutes, you know? Ben-Hur, Ten Commandments. Some movies are just really long. Maybe they don't sell. They might not sell nowadays, but I would go see a long as heck Hobbit movie if it was just the one story.
3-hour Hobbit.
Or yeah, like a 3 or 4 hour. Yeah, like tell the whole thing in one movie, like.
Yeah, and like originally wasn't The Hobbit like a story he was telling his kids for bedtime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Be cool if they made the film feel like I don't know, like a storybook, more like lighthearted thing than the Lord of of the Rings.
Yeah, they did make it serious. I mean, the book has its freaky parts, but it is, yeah, you're right, it is more lighthearted. Yeah, I don't know who, I think it was just one of his family members or something was like, you need to submit this to like an editor or write it down. And I think he started by writing it down. And and then Lord of the Rings, it's crazy because if you read them, they're like it's like one big world he's building with all the literature, like, and he never finished it really.
Yeah.
But uh, yeah, it just ended. Wow, okay. But like Lord of the Rings was supposed to be just one book, and it was written as one book,
Right.
but the publishers made him split it into 3 books.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it really is one book,
Really?
which is why personally it's my favorite book ever because it technically is one. Yeah, just perfect. It's a perfect.
There's a hard difficulty. Oh my god.
What difficulty were you playing on?
Normal, like the hardest difficulty available when you first play it. There's normal and easy mode, and then there's classic mode, which is like more turn-based instead of action RPG.
Gotcha.
I really hope that Final Fantasy 16 plays more like this than 15. Like for real. I'm actually enjoying combat like a lot. And I think I played the majority of this game in like a weekend and a half because of the fucking combat, dude. It's so satisfying. If Final Fantasy 16 isn't like this or like inspired by Kingdom Hearts even, like I know that 15 was a little bit, but like they just I don't know. I couldn't get into that. This feels more like Kingdom Hearts to me. Like a perfect marriage of 1 and 2.
Was Kingdom Hearts after this? Because the main character does look very Kingdom Heartsy.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts had the same
It's
character
after.
designer
It is even more badass.
and director, I think, Tetsuya Nomura.
I honestly, I started with Kingdom Hearts first, and then played Final Fantasy 7, or not 7. Well, yeah, 7. But
Same. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts was opener for me as well. I knew about Kingdom Hearts before Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you knew like. See, I didn't. I think I did too, but I never played. I never played any of them.
Yeah, it's like when you're a kid and you see Kingdom Hearts, it's like, for me at least, it was like I was surprised to see Disney characters in like a video game that looked like that, and then you actually get to play in it, and you see all these other like random guest like cool looking characters and shit, and surprise, they're all from Final Fantasy.
Right? I always thought it was weird how they have like Mickey Mouse and Goofy.
Yeah, best, most ambitious crossover
As
of
an
all time.
outsider, it was always kind of. It was always kind of strange to me.
Yeah, it is. All right. Well, maybe I'll do hard mode in 10 years. Who knows? But for now, I think we're gonna call the stream here, or
hello? Can you hear me?